What's going on, gentlemen? Welcome to the video. So listen, if you've been around my channel for any length of time, you know that this channel is about a lot more than just fashion and menswear, right? I mean, we get a lot deeper than that from time to time. And you also know that I've talked about the importance of getting outside of your comfort zone and trying new things. But what I've come to realize is that that's very easy to say. Like, yeah, just go out and try new things. But the real question then is like, what? What new things? And where do I start? And that is exactly what I want to talk about today. So I really hope you'll stick around. All right, in this video, I'm going to give you a list of very simple and very actionable things that you can do to get out of your comfort zone and maybe get out of your funk if you find yourself feeling a little bit stuck. The first thing, take a solo trip by yourself. Either bust out your passport and jump on an airplane and leave the country, or maybe you stay within your own country, but maybe explore a different region or a different state. Or maybe you just jump in the car on a Friday afternoon and get out of town for the weekend. Get a hotel room or rent an Airbnb somewhere and go explore. Go to the beach or go to the mountains, or maybe find a lake resort or a golf resort, rent a boat for the afternoon, or bring your golf clubs and just go enjoy yourself. And the next new thing you can try is to get a new look. Because one way to break out of your rut is to work on building a brand new wardrobe. But besides clothes though, you can even get a new hairstyle. Maybe cut it shorter, maybe grow it out longer, maybe dye it a darker color. You can also try growing out some facial hair and see how that looks on you. Because it is crazy how much better you can feel about yourself when you start putting more effort into your appearance. And I'm not saying that you need to go buy a suit and wear that every day, but wearing nicer clothes and nicer shoes can absolutely boost your self-confidence because you know you look good and everybody else knows it too. All right, the next thing that you can do is to work on your cooking skills. Now for me personally, I'm not a very good cook because I just don't make it a priority to work on that, but that's changing. So look into meal services like HelloFresh, for example, right? So they'll send you all the ingredients that you need to make a really fantastic meal, and there's no guesswork because they'll send you like everything that you need in all the proportions that you need to cook the thing. It helps with meal prep, and it's a pretty good way to explore new flavors and to start learning how to cook things by yourself from scratch without any help, right? You just follow the directions and you're good to go. And that's a pretty good segue into this next idea, especially if you don't like cooking, because HelloFresh recently acquired Factor Meals, so you know those ingredients are going to be top quality. And I've talked about Factor Meals in some other videos, and they're sponsoring today's video because these guys deliver fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. Their team of gourmet chefs create each and every meal using only ingredients with integrity to help you feel your best all day long. And because I'm a very busy guy, it takes all the guesswork out of like trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be eating that day, and it's a lot faster than ordering things in. Their menus are updated weekly and include over 27 different meals and over 33 different add-on options. And Factor offers keto, calorie smart, chef's choice vegan and veggie options, which include a delicious seafood, meat, and plant-based meals. And the meal plans range from 4 to 18 meals per week. And of course, you can add or reduce that number depending on your specific needs. Plus, you can even skip a week if you need to. Factor meals arrive to you pre-prepared and ready to eat in just minutes, and it cuts down on all my trips to the grocery store. The add-ons are delicious, but I like to add on all the juices because I think they're really amazing. But if you want to go check out all the different meals, head to go.factor75.com/fashion120 and use code fashion120 to get $120 off. That's go.factor75.com/fashion120 and use code fashion120 to get $120 off. Okay, the next new thing that you can try, and this one's for all my friends out there that have recently gone through a breakup, and it's to date your way through the breakup. Now, let me explain, because I know there's going to be some people that might disagree with me on this, and that's totally fine, but I might recommend that you jump on one of the easier dating apps like Bumble and just start going out with new people. Keep in mind, though, that you're not necessarily out there looking for the one. You're just dabbling. And you're meeting new people. You're experiencing new people, and you're spending your time with new people. It does not have to be that big of a deal. Just think of it as you're just making some new friends. And look, if you don't like someone that you meet, you don't have to see them again. And if you approach it from an angle of just wanting to go spend your time with new people, it takes a lot of the pressure off and you can just go have a good time. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, now one more for my single friends, because the weekends seem to be the toughest, right? Like, what am I gonna do on Friday night? Or like, what am I supposed to do with myself on Saturday? So one thing that I've been doing is trying to not focus on the fact that I'm alone, but focus more on your freedom. Because if you're single, my friend, you can do anything you want to. Don't focus on the fact that you currently don't have a partner to do things with. Consider the freedom that you have right now. You can go out and party all night on Friday and then sleep in late on Saturday and not feel guilty about it. But look, I don't recommend or suggest that you do that every day, but you get the idea. Consider celebrating the fact that you have freedom, because there's a lot of people that wish they had what you have right now. All right, here's something else that you can try. Take a road trip just to go get lunch. And yes, I realize gas prices are stupid right now, but let's not dwell on that. Let's focus on that cool little tourist town that's like 2 hours away from you with a ton of amazing restaurants. So what's wrong with jumping in the car and driving over there to have lunch and then walking around the little town? I'll tell you what's wrong. Absolutely nothing. I've got no problem jumping in the car and driving like an hour and a half over to Palm Springs or over to Pacific Coast Highway just to have lunch and walk around the little town. I mean, grab yourself a margarita and some chicken wings and then go buy a t-shirt at one of the little gift shops and enjoy the fact that you're not sitting at home. But okay, on the flip side, maybe if you're more of a homebody, consider writing. Write about things that you enjoy. Write about your hobbies. Write about things that you're good at. Write about your life or the places that you've been to. And there does not have to be an end goal with what you're writing about. And you don't have to put a lot of pressure on yourself to write a lot. But I bet if you think about it, you probably have a lot to say about a certain topic. I mean, that's how this YouTube channel was born. I started writing about menswear for no other reason than it was just kind of what I was into. I did that for a couple of years as just a hobby, and from out of nowhere, it turned into this. And now it's my full-time job, and I love it. Helping men rediscover their confidence is my passion. It's what I strive for on a daily basis with everything that I do. Whether it's with the videos I make for this channel or with my interactions with people that I meet out in public. Because what you see is what you get. And listen, man, one more thing before you go. If you made it this far in the video, please let me know by tapping that little like button and leave a comment with the word legend so I know who you really are. And with that, my friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.